fighting from front to back, with Camille and Viego creating the space, and then LeBlanc and kog'maw wreaking havoc in the backline.
I think the Misfits like longer range engage tools are a little safer. I use the term loosely, quote unquote, right? It is still a little bit scary here, Trouble.
I wonder what the wave state is like for Misfits bot lane as well, because Razork is sticking around. Lulu, kog'maw, very squishy, but HiRit in trouble yet again.
He is indeed. The riposte comes out, flash away. HiRit will get jumped on. He's trying to get some damage back onto one. Forward! First blood to HiRit, but he will concede the kill back to Inspired. Now all of a sudden, Razork is going for this dive. Flash is available for both targets, holding on to it. Only 3 minions, did not chase further. So kudos to HiRit for that one. Not done yet. Vetheo is going to chase forward, gets caught up by the chains. Paddle Star out, and Larssen's using that clone to perfection. Would have been able to body block in the shot. No TPs for Odo or Larssen.
They have no TPs to help them out, and Hansama and Trymbi have no mana underneath their tower, and now odoamne overextended right there.
Dun, 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 dun. The hook shot from long.
odoamne running the ignite. Will he be able to run over the Firoa? And as you can see now, Larssen on something that is more aggressive. He's trying to generate plays. They both have level 6.
The Hextech ultimatum is going to help so much with the dive. So is Larsen's passive. Here it's going to jump himself forward and just gets blown up. Deleted underneath the...
Absolutely. As you can see, they're not looking for anything to overextend themselves. They're simply just going for the stacking again, getting the Dragon. Razork, I think, as Larssen was able to roam, get the heal, and get back and get all the CS. So I wonder what happened there, but that was really well played from Rogue's mid laner.
Yeah, and while that's going on, because again...
Influential to their fight, adding that extra bit of damage. Again, you see Larssen on the move. They spotted HiRit. HiRit, you could 1v2. Can you 1v3?
We're going to find out. Razork is here. This will turn into a 2v2. Odo a little bit late to the play. Hookshot comes in, and we'll be able to, with the help of the Hextech ultimatum, pick up one. Grand challenge was issued, and HiRit just walks into his death. 2 quick kills for Inspired.
Razork sacrifices himself, so he's top laning, but the 2v3 is just really hard, and Larssen again on the map, creating builds for his team.
It's so much more important as well, because the tower's going to be secured. The Rift Herald as well. And just like... And it's HiRit that once again is the recipient of a lot of love, a lot of attention from Rogue. And much like his performances in Week 8, just before, I'll get to that in a moment, as there is a potential dive here. Razork will audaciously charge forward. Blastgun comes back out. There's not enough support. There's not enough information. And Misfits again...
Because we mentioned how they need to play in a particular way, where you allow the Ashe to poke, you allow Vetheo on the Zoe to poke, but Razork just goes in, and HiRit is in trouble yet again. He's just going to get dived here.
He will indeed. The Hextech ultimatum's available. Not even going to need it. Get needed, correction. As now Rogue pick up their 6th kill. And this is just looking like the first game of the series, where Rogue on an individual level are outplaying their opponents, despite a couple extra turret shots to make up this gold deficit. Make up some time. Let's see whether or not this Ashe arrow will fire and miss. Simply not good enough. So Misfits, they go fishing, they don't catch anything. And it's Rogue that are now in complete control. They can slow the game down and try to...
Or the Ashe. And then look at that damage coming already from Hansama. Doesn't even have an item. Straight onto the Vetheo's Zoe. So they do have late game carries.
Ooh, there's the cleanse and flash secured. Yeah, it has been very influential in the previous game, this game now. I also think for Vetheo on the Zoe, you know, this was his signature pick. This was what he made his debut on in the LEC against Fnatic. And has had fantastic performances. Paddlestar goes out. The clone is there available too. Kobbe's in the bottom lane. I'm wondering if the Ashe arrow comes out. Larssen manages to escape. It costs him his flash. Now the mid tower is being focused down. Fantastic play from Larssen. Continues to draw Misfits in, buying time. The tower was secure, but Razork's the target. Is now Vander's running for his life. Hextech ultimatum comes down. 2 quick kills for Rogue. That is at the cost of Larsen's life. Now Vetheo and HiRit continue to run away. A second tower did fall in the bottom lane.
Over and over again, even before we even made playoffs. Get something that is easier to execute when your opponent is much better at playing their game than you. And Misfits did that in the previous one. They chose all-in champions, right?
Yes, indeed. The riposte will at least dodge some of that ability. Larssen is toying with Misfits. The Enchanted Crystal Arrow is available from Kobbe. I'm waiting to see if he gets fired. Vander's locked underneath the turret, but he escapes for now. Winter's Bite buys some time as the volume. Anyone be slowed down? And in actual fact, will Misfits even want to contest this? It doesn't look like they want to.
Yeah, there's absolutely no vision. I think it would be extremely optimistic to walk into Fog of War from Misfits and potentially try to find a pick. Again, they are just so reliant in killing someone, poking them out, forcing them back, that if it doesn't happen, they cannot actually force fights.
Inspired and Odo, they want to force a fight though. They threatened it. Look, just stepping into the zone, stepping from the pressure in the mid lane, it's allowing Odo and now Larssen to push in the bottom lane. Larssen is absolutely everywhere. 2, 1, and 5. Inspired is shadowing him, working together. Enchanted Crystal Arrow does come out directly under the tower. HiRit issues a grand challenge. They get themselves a kill onto Odo. That's not the shutdown they're looking for. It's Inspired that's worth the most. So Misfits find...
Will Vetheo be able to get a sleepy Trouble Bubble? Will the arrow hit from Kobbe? These are the two very crucial tools that they have for Razork.
And of course, there's no ultimate now for Razork. Is it to ring the gauge once again? Not enough support just yet. Paddlestar does a lot of damage to Trymbi, but it's in fact Razork that goes down. Inspired steals his soul. Trymbi's dead next, immediately followed up by Kobbe, who did manage to get the ultimate off. There is one kill for HiRit. Now Inspired's running for his life. 3 members of Misfits somewhat split up, and Hunt Summer remains untouched. He's able to destroy what remaining health bars there are. It's a 2 for 3 in favor of Rogue.
We mentioned it, you take down odoamne, you take down Larssen. Onto a 7-0 Viego though with a Sterox.
No, that HiRit path as well, doing just a lot to buy time. Odo and Inspired will be able to take down the 5th tower as we're 3 minutes away. Well, Larssen's going to come in.
Sorry, they don't see Larssen.
No information here from Misfits. Larsen's going hunting. Vetheo a little bit split up. He could get jumped on. Flashes available to him. Gets caught, knocked up into the air by some time with that stopwatch. And here it's going to be too late to the fray. The Ashe arrow comes up. That does tag down Trymbi, and Razork still alive in the middle. Vetheo was able to escape with his life. How? I do not know. Vander's the first to fall in the fight, but the GA is popped from Inspired, and now Misfits are routed.
Take out of this whole trade is a Guardian Angel for Inspired. So Rogue will take that. They will take the mid lane tower. And very, very importantly is that Infernal Soul. But it could very well be converted into a Baron, because look at Vander. He's in the fountain for another 5 minutes and they lost their spite.
That was disgusting. As Larssen literally deletes Razork. Infernal Soul is secured, and Vetheo is going to try to stop and slow down here. Rogue Baron gets interrupted at 2,900. Vetheo will be next on the list. Larssen is on a killing spree. He picks himself up yet another. 2,900. There's no ways this gets stolen. HiRit's trying to find something back. Odo running for his life, 600 HP, and Baron is secured. HiRit will be the next target to fall to Larssen. 8,000 gold lead. Baron buff.
Firoa, the LeBlanc can definitely go toe-to-toe with the Zoe. And if they don't want to brute force, which they will, they can also go 1-3-1 and take every single lane.
Well, with the gigantic advantage Rogue have accrued, they now set themselves on the Nexus. Close out this next game. Razork will once again be sent to the fountain. 0-6-3. He has been removed from this game. The Nexus turrets are now falling. Hunt Summer remains unkilled, as does Inspired. And Rogue will be 1 Nexus away from the next round. Will be 1 Nexus away from guaranteed worlds. Rogue will pick themselves up just a few extra kills before they go to match point against Misfits. I'm going to be honest, I think that was just a little bit of a disappointing game.
You summed it up in one sentence. Razork was removed.
Yeah.